straight from the soul with it. Yeah.
So NBA insider Amin Elhassan was on ESPN LA radio with Keyshawn Johnson, Travis Rogers, and LZ, and he came on to talk about if he thinks the Los Angeles Lakers will make the playoffs. Keyshawn Johnson asked Amin, do he think the Lakers will start a run tonight when they go up against the Houston Rockets? And Amin responded by saying, the Lakers are still in that tough stretch of their schedule for the next couple of weeks, but as long as LeBron James is healthy, I think they can make the playoffs. Because when you think about it, the teams that are ahead of them or in that same conversation for that playoff berth, Sacramento, the Clippers, they're not world beaters either. It's not like they're winning 20 of their last 25 games type streak either. So there's nothing really far-fetched about the Lakers being able to get hot at the right time. It's within striking distance. So yeah, it all comes down to if LeBron's healthy. If LeBron's healthy, they'll make the playoffs. Travis Rogers then mentioned to Amin about the reports that the Lakers front office were concerned about if LeBron James was 100% healthy. Travis asked Amin, do he believe LeBron is 100%? Amin responded by saying, at this point of the season, nobody is really 100%. LZ then brought up Lonzo Ball, how people may clown him about his jump shot, but says Lonzo Ball seems to be the linchpin to what once was a top 10 defensive efficiency. So Amin explained to them how the Lakers have become the second worst defensive team in the entire NBA, and the only team that they're better than is the Atlanta Hawks. He says those are one of the things that Lonzo Ball is extremely underrated about, which is his defense. Amin spoke about Lonzo Ball's strong suits, which was making the players around him better and using his length to his advantage on defense. Amin says, but shooting isn't Lonzo's strong suit, and says people still act surprised. Amin mentioned how Lonzo Ball doesn't get enough credit for not only his individual defense, but also his team defense, but says to attribute the entire collapse to him not being there is a little too much. He says we also have to think about the team not playing well because of the trade rumors. So if you guys would like to hear the full audio, the link is in the description box. But I agree with Amin. I honestly think the Lakers will make the playoffs, and the Clippers or the Kings, they aren't world beaters. I can see the Lakers beating out the Kings for that 8th spot, in my honest opinion. I think the media kind of overreacts at just about everything, even overly emotional fans. It's like one bad game and they just be in their feelings like a female. Luke Walton needs to be fired. This person needs to get traded. This person needs to be traded. It's like, bro, calm down. It reminds me of Trey from Boys in the Hood. When his friend had passed away, he's supposed to ride in the car with his friends. He went to go see his girlfriend Nia Long, and he got so mad and he just swinging at the air, like just swinging at the air. It's like, bro, relax. When I look at the NBA standings, the records are just so close. It's so jam-packed. I stated in the beginning of the season when everybody hit that panic button, talking about in terms of the media about the Houston Rockets, and the media overreacted, and they were saying that the Rockets aren't what they used to be. They aren't what they were, and they fell off, and blah, blah, blah. And it was like so early in the season, and I'm like, bro, like it's too early to tell. I had said at the time that I believe that the Houston Rockets would climb back up in the standings because the way Mike D'Antoni coach, Mike D'Antoni's style of play, his brand of basketball, and how the league is geared now is really tailor-made for a team like the Houston Rockets. So I already knew they would climb back up. The Sacramento Kings are only 2 games above the Lakers. The Clippers are 4 games above the Lakers. The Spurs are 5 games above the Lakers. So we're not too far out. Now, I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but it's too early. Like, it's just way too early. It's just the Lakers really have to go on a streak here, and they really have to play hard, but it's not to the point where you have to panic. But I think defeating the Houston Rockets will be a great step in the right direction. Kyle Kuzma always seems to turn it on. It's like Kyle Kuzma turns into Klay Thompson versus the Houston Rockets. So I can anticipate him going off tonight. We've lost all the games versus the Houston Rockets. So down the stretch, I see LeBron James going off. I just think the Lakers' biggest issue will be closing out games. I think a lot of our wins will be edged out, and I think it'll go down to the wire, and I'm just basing that off of what I seen from LeBron James and Cleveland last year. But I think they'll do enough just to get the win, and I think that we'll do enough just to get the AFC. And as far as Lonzo Ball, I've always praised Lonzo Ball's on-ball defense, and what I'm most proud of about Lonzo is the fact that he vastly improved his jump shot. But I root for the villains anyway, and I support Lonzo Ball. I think the Lakers will go on some type of winning streak. I think Rajon Rondo, LeBron, JaVale McGee, Lance Stevenson, Tyson Chandler, all these veterans' postseason experience will be key going down the stretch in the last part of the season. The Lakers have to raise the defensive intensity to the highest level possible in order to ensure them a playoff spot, because in the second half of the season is where you see teams turn on that switch. They go in this like playoff mode. The Lakers could defeat any team in the NBA, but the only problem that I've been seeing, and I'm continuing continuing to see is them finishing out games and not having a closer in the fourth quarter. Now, that's been a huge reason why we've lost a lot of games that we shouldn't have lost this season. LeBron James has faced the Golden State Warriors in the NBA Finals for the last probably like 4 or 5 seasons. The TV ratings were absolutely through the roof. I did some research and I seen that the Christmas game views, the ratings were through the roof. So if I'm the NBA, you don't think the Lakers with LeBron James, like we talking about LeBron James, a marketing machine, versus the Golden State Warriors in the first round with the possibility of going 7 games, I'd be absolutely shocked to see the NBA miss out on all that money. On top of that, the Lakers haven't made the playoffs going on just about 6 years. Like, you got to be crazy. Even if Adam Silver had to put on the Lakers uniform himself to go out there and help carry his boy Bron to the playoffs, bro,